really attacking early. Just what did you feel like was working for you out there, and overall, how have you felt to start the season?
I think Austin had a great game behind the plate calling. We worked some cutters and some changeups. Got some contact defense, picked me up, made some plays, turned some double plays, scored some runs, and the bullpen shut the door. So good win.
Aaron mentioned the cutter. You had talked about it during spring training. How do you think that's helping your arsenal?
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of get some off the fastball, get some weak contact, get some balls on the ground. Haven't really had a ground ball pitch the last few years, so it's nice to have that.
Aaron had mentioned that you were waiting for him to say it's your game in that seventh inning to try to get out of that. How tough was that for you to leave in that situation? How badly did you want to stay out?
Yeah. I mean, I wanted the ball, but I understand the manager's got a job to do, and it's pretty easy to give the ball to Ian Hamilton, to be honest, and our bullpen, because they're pretty good. So obviously I wanted the ball, but like I said, give the ball to Ian Hamilton, let him go.
Was the ovation meaningful for you?
Yeah, it was nice. It was good. Just glad we won the game.
At what point in spring training, Carlos, you felt like that cutter is going to be a pitch for you? Obviously, guys try out stuff in spring.
Yeah. Just when I got to Florida early, just in February or January, just working with it in the gas station with Desi and everyone in our pitching department. Just seeing the numbers on it, I had a good feeling that, if I can consistently throw this over the plate and kind of understand what I need to do to get the action on it, I knew it was going to help the arsenal.
What about the changeup? You doubled the usage of that from your last start, and Nestor used that a lot.
A lot of righties in the lineup that we thought that changeup would work well against, and today I had it, and the profile was good and the location was good, and some good swing and miss on it, and just hope to keep using that further on.
You talked about needing to get your confidence and swagger back. What have these 3 games done for that?
Yeah, it's stepped in the right direction today. Just keep going. So confidence is growing for sure.
How important was it for you to put up a couple good starts here to start the season?
I mean, it's always important, I think, for any of us to start off on a good note. I think we're playing good baseball right now, and looking forward to tomorrow and trying to take a third one from them.
Is there a healthy competition among the staff so far, the way it's been going?
Yeah, I mean, I think we all have that compete in all of us, and we all want to do well. We all pull for each other. I think that's the biggest thing in this group, is that, I mean, whoever's pitching, whoever's up to bat, I mean, we're pulling for those guys, as it should be.
Do you think you're back to where you were in your all-star seasons? Do you think maybe you could even be better now that you have other pitches?
I'm just kind of taking it start by start. I mean, whatever happens. I always believe in my ability, and I think my teammates believe in me as well. I believe in them, so I'm just going to go out there and compete and try to win games for this club.
Let's get to our pitching decisions presented by Sage. And Jack, what was working for Rodón tonight?
Everything. Most diverse mix of pitches we've seen from him as a Yankee. De La Cruz swings over the slider in the first. I love that he showed the changeup early. Bell swings over it, put it in the right-handed batter's heads. But it also helps when you have this fastball to get Garcia. He's going to stick with the fastball with a runner on third to get Rivera. And then how about this? Arise doesn't strike out, except tonight. 96 up in the zone. He gets him there. And after I strike you out with the fastball, I'm going to come back and get you with the slider. Last year in 147 games, Arise only had 2 games in which he had multiple strikeouts.
There's that shot, Nick Stroman on the top step.
I'm telling you, Rodón hit the nail on the head. He said there is a healthy competition between those pitchers. And with the Garrett Cole injury, they had to come together. And that's exactly what they've done. There's a lot of young pitchers in this organization. Will Warren, King of the Hill, he's doing his thing. So they noticed that they need all step up if the Yankees are going to win another World Series title.
Yeah, Jack, as you said, Rodón has a lot of pride. All those guys do. They don't want to hear, oh, well, the staff's kind of treading water while Cole's out. They want to dominate while Cole's out.
It's a different circumstance, but it reminds me of going back to 1996 when David Cohn had an aneurysm. That's a life-threatening condition, so I want to make sure we're not just comparing every pitcher injury. But he went down, and that Yankee team had postseason aspirations, and Joe Torre simply said, I'm going to need the other pitchers to step up. It's a cliche, but people have to pitch better until he comes back. Coney was out for 4 months, but guess what? That team won a World Series. I'm not saying Cole's going to be out 4 months. I don't think he will be. I'm not saying this team is definitely going to win a World Series, but you guys understand what I'm saying, that when you have an injury, you can't lament it. You can't sit back and say, oh, we're missing our ace. You need other pitchers to do what Yankee starters have done so far.
There's no doubt. It seems kind of like there's a no-excuse mentality this year. And it's a lot of fun to see, because the job is go out there and get it done. Regardless of who's on the field, they're New York Yankees. They know exactly what they need to do, and the New York Yankees stand for winning, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah, they got